So guys, I just came out of a session with a client from NCE Money Hub. So I'm super excited. So I'm say, I'm just doing a YouTube video with all this excitement and all this energy. But also I'm just deposit it in a nice little video and put on YouTube, right? Thank you for tuning in to Naturally Candid. If you are new to my channel, my name is Shannon. If you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe and notification bell so you may always know when I upload. In this video, we'll look at the amount of cash that you need to save in your bank account. The money that you should keep in your bank account is the money for your regular bills, your savings, discretionary spending, and your emergency fund. Yes, your emergency fund. I had created a video, but no, I said this a lot, but I'm trying to let you know how much of an emergency it is to have an emergency fund. Yes, it's an emergency. So I've created a video on how to create an emergency fund. You should see it up in the card here or down in the description below. Check it out after you finish watching this video. Emergency money is particularly important, especially at this time when the world is suffering from a pandemic. Use this unfortunate circumstance and learn from it. Learn, look and observe. Anyways, look and observe what you need at this instance so you can properly plan for your emergency fund moving forward if you have none as yet, and you can comfortably feel well with the amount of money that you'll be putting down. So after all, COVID-19 might not be so bad at all because it can tell you what and what you should be doing moving forward. Everything good in finances starts with a budget. Why? Because a budget allows you to know where your money is going. Yes. And if you don't have a budget, sometimes, or if most times, you have to spend money that you don't want to spend. And all these unnecessary spending could probably contribute to your emergency fund. Think about it. Don't have a budget? Okay, that's fine. Let's develop one. But first, hit that like, subscribe and notification bell so you may always know when I upload. And don't forget to drop your comments down below because I'd really love to hear from you. Let me know which video you would love me to post next. Okay, let's get into it. There are two methods that are pretty straightforward and simple to use. But there are two methods that are pretty straightforward and simple to use, and those are the 50-30-20 rule that I have mentioned in the previous video and the Dave Ramsey's method, both of which will be taught in details in the NC Money Hub. So go ahead and join the NC Money Hub. I will link the email down in the description below. Just send me a message and I'll reach out to you. This depends on your budget because the money that is designated for this account is strictly for deposits and not withdrawals. Usually what happens when you do a withdrawal from a savings account sometimes is that there are charges and fees that are attached to them, because what they do is encourage you to keep the money in the account, not to take the money out. And so it's a savings account, more on a long-term basis before you even think of withdrawing. So some savings accounts, if you withdraw before a particular amount of time or you withdraw too much, them have some charges with them put to the account. But no, it might seem as some small charges, but compound interest, guys, compound interest, every mickle make a muckle. Therefore, saving accounts are for goals. Whether you're going to be putting down money for your emergency fund, whether you're gonna put down the money for buying a new car, whether you're gonna put down the new money to go on a dream vacation, it's a goal account. So if you're gonna have a savings account, ensure that you have the intention for it to be a goal accelerated account. So the checking accounts are pretty much opposite to the savings accounts. This one, you need to be withdrawing from this regularly, putting money, tapping it up regularly, withdrawing regularly. So usually a checking account could be used for paying bills for the month, your monthly expenses, or any day-to-day activities that you need to pay for. A checking account is very good for that because they'll withdraw some money out of your account if you don't use it. So to avoid overdraft fees, it's best to continuously put money on the account and use it to purchase day-to-day stuff or pay your bills, and keep the account active. I say that to say this: you can put your money into 2 different bank accounts for different purposes. So whatever you need to be doing to keep those bank accounts up and running, that is the amount of money that you need to keep in the bank. Alright, so what are the key takeaways? Let's get into that. Takeaway 1: the amount of cash that you need to keep in your bank account depends on where you are financially. Takeaway 2: in order to know where you are financially, budgeting is important. As I mentioned in the video, there are 2 ways that are pretty simple and straightforward that you could use to do your budgeting, and that's the 50-30-20 rule as well as the Dave Ramsey's method. Now all of this will be taught in details in the NC Money Hub, so if you want to become a part of the NC Money Hub, I will be linking the email in the description. You can go ahead and send me an email stating your interest. Takeaway 3: have a separate account for regular spending and for savings. That's a wrap, y'all. Have a splendocious time organizing your finances. If you heard me say splendocious, type it down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. I will see